when it came to disloyal. Because what I got from it is that you're talking to some man who
That's right.
so I wanted to say
You lied
dirty
to
man.
me. You lied to me.
He lied, he lied to you, and basically you start out saying that you used to call him daddy. Like,
Yeah.
tell me about that.
You know, you know, because I can only be truthful, but
Yes.
we met while I was like, because I got physical abuse some years ago, and then
Wow.
after that, it was like the first time I'm meeting someone that gave me the feeling of security, and
Security.
that's
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
we were going on for about 2 years, and then one day he just told me that his wife is coming, and he told me, I asked about her wife, and he said he wasn't married. So I was so messed up, but that's how this lawyer came about. I still love him. I still have respect for him. We're just not together anymore because we just can't be together. But he's
Yeah.
apart from that, like,
Mm.
forget this.
Oh, why do people always, go ahead. There you go. There you go. People always
Yeah,
call when you're doing important things, right? Like the disturbance.
yeah,
Yeah, so you said you guys are good, you're okay, and you got over
yeah,
that
man,
part of it.
yeah, man.
Okay.
I can call him if I need a favor, if I
Mm,
need to reach out to somebody, you know. So he's a good person. It's just that, and if all of us make mistakes,
yeah,
things happen.
yeah,
Some cannot be forgiven. While I try, as doesn't matter how hard the
yeah,
situation is, how hurt I am, I still try to forgive people because we're all human, you know.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Did
Yeah.
he know that? Did he think that if he told you that he had a wife, that you wouldn't have messed with him, and that's why he lied?
I no, I believe, or maybe I don't even know because I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. I
Okay,
really don't know.
okay. So, like I said, for the first time here on Get with the Fix, this is Kuanna Soul. So, tell me about this name, Kuanna Soul. Like, where did that come from?
It's actually Kuanna, you know, but I added soul on the Instagram because the name of my brand is Solar Joy.
Okay,
Kuanna,
okay.
Kuanna with a Q came about in 2008 when I was
Mm,
searching, when I was transitioning and trying to find a more suitable name for my image.
okay.
And I found Kuanna,
Mm-hmm.
which means fragrance or royalty. And then
Yes.
when I met up with a producer and we were doing some work together, he told me that somebody in the industry had the name Kuanna, so I should add something to it. Like, so I added Sister Kuanna.
Okay.
And then now in 2000 and I think it was 2020 or so thereabout, I met with a different sister producer who was saying to me, Kuanna, why don't you take off the sister, because probably the sister is categorizing you, right? So I take off the
Yes.
sister and I also take off the Q and put on a
Put
K.
the
And for
K.
Kuanna, the Kuanna, it means the ancient soul that comes again. So I'm
I
always
like
here.
it. You're
Yeah.
always here.
Yes.
Even when you're not present, you're here.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Definitely. So you are also like one of the women who is an advocate against domestic violence, child
Yes.
abuse, and
Yes.
all of those things. Like, how did you even get to that point where you're this advocate for that?
All right. As a young girl, first of all, I got pregnant in high school
Okay.
in Fort Farm.
Okay. Okay.
The guy was he was 8 years older than I was,
Wow.
and I took. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna take full responsibility, but I was conscious enough to know what is right and what is wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I did like him, so I went on with it.
Okay.
However, when I was a child, I didn't get penetrated, molested, but I do have family members who try to touch me,
Wow. Wow.
right? So, and stuff like those, it doesn't leave you. The older you get, the more it's like you get more clarity as to what took place. And
Okay.
so then I have my daughter, and
Mm,
I am so protected of my daughter where I don't really leave her go anywhere. If I have to leave her, my son have to be home for me to leave her. And
okay.
when I went to a show in 2019, and
Mm,
then when I came back from that show, that was one of my biggest shows in Trelawney. And when I
okay.
came back, something was on the news and a little girl got raped and something of the
Yeah.
sort. And
Okay.
that's how I came up with the song Pedophile Whining. I linked up with my nephew and I told him how I was feeling. I found a melody.